Hello everybody, Seth with the 7U. We're giving you a quick tour of the fodder room today. I know Rainey talks about it in her blogs, and we get questions about it quite a bit from time to time on kind of the who, what, where, and why. So I'll give you a quick rundown here. Our fodder is barley. That's what works best for us. We go from seed to feed in 7 days, and our average output in our little space here is 935 pounds daily. So basically, the simple process here for us is it's 6 days grow, 1 day soak. And we soak in this trough for 24 hours. We clean and strain the seed, get rid of the chaff, and then we add fresh water back to it, and we aerate it and add an inoculant, which is basically just a probiotic that Rainey makes to our seed. That helps us with growth, that helps us with mold control, creates a positive bacterial environment for the seed, and we just get really, really good results out of that. So it's helped us a bunch. It's helped us in the amount of pounds per square foot that we're able to grow. So anyhow, it's been a huge input for us in our seed. So anyhow, basically that aeration is just some homemade aerators that we use. Here's one up right here. We put 4 in the trough, and it just simply, like a fish tank aerator for your aquarium fish tanks, aerates this seed, helps oxygenate it. And this is day 1. It's set in here for 24 hours. The water will get drained off of here, and then it will go into our seed trays. So these are our standard seed trays. They're just a 10 by 20 tray that we use over here. And you can see that this seed has not been drained yet, but it's starting to swell. And if you look at the ends, it's starting to you'll see some little white buds on there. It's starting to germinate already. And so it spends 2 days in what we call the towers over here, where it doesn't need any light. Basically, it doesn't need any light for 4 days. It'll continue to grow. And so we have seed in this tray, and you can see the germination process starting right there. And then we have seeds in this tray that are 2 days old. They've been in the tower for 2 days. So you can really start to see root development happening here, and quite a bit heavier this tray in my right hand compared to this tray in my left hand. Once they're in here for 2 days, we move the trays over to our grow room, and they spend the next 4 days over there growing. And that's where we end up getting our feed value product. And this is what our fodder mats look like typically. You can see some have a little more yellow, some a little more green. That's just all based on light that they're getting. Some of these spots, because of shadows and whatnot, are getting not enough light to create the chlorophyll. So anyhow, it doesn't make a big difference, but they eat everything. A lot of people think they just pull the grass and just eat the grass. They do eat the grass, the barley grass itself, but they eat the root mat and everything. So there is nothing left or wasted from this. And over here in the grow room, you can see the progression of our days. So these trays right here came out of the towers yesterday, and you can just work back. So you've got day 3, day 4, five, and 6. And this is kind of the progression of what's going on here. You can see some pretty good root development starting to happen. This will feed tomorrow morning, so it will continue to put some growth on this mat here, and it will continue to green up. These trays are our feed trays, like I just showed you down there. These will come out and be fed today. So that is, in a nutshell, the simple process. 7 days seed to feed for us. The reason we do it is for supplementation. We get a better quality feed. We get a fresh live green feed for our herbivores and our omnivores. Chickens love this, hogs love this, sheep love it, cattle love it, and we've had really good success nutritionally. We see cream contents in the milk cows go up when you put them on this in the wintertime versus alfalfa or grass hay, either one. So our basic recipe for feeding is 50% fodder, 50% dry matter. That dry matter can be hay, it can be straw. We use straw. Straw seems to work the best. Of course, it's cheaper, so it keeps the input costs down, and they do really good on it. It mixes with the barley, and what they don't eat out there in the pasture, because we feed on the ground, what they don't eat out in the pasture just leaves residual carbon out there, and a lot of times what they haven't eaten, that little layer, they bed down in it, and of course the manure and urine gets deposited on that carbon, on that straw, and that just benefits the soil. And of course that's our whole circle, is soil to man. So what we're trying to do here is have healthy people via healthy foods, and those healthy foods come from hogs and sheep and cattle, and those healthy cattle come from healthy pastures, and those healthy pastures come from a healthy soil. And so what we really are trying to focus on here at 7U is the things benefiting the things that we really can't see, what's underneath our feet, the actual microbacteria that's going on in the soil, that's also present in this fodder, that's present in the guts of the animals that we raise, and that's present in healthy humans. So that's our whole mission here, is to try and create that full circle and create a true to nature environment and mimic nature to the best of our abilities, and keep all added inputs out, negative inputs. As far as, when I say negative inputs, I mean antibiotics, hormones, synthetics, and all your pesticide, herbicide, fungicide. So we really work hard at promoting the good and allowing the good to handle the bad. And fodder really helps us do that. Okay, everybody, so that's pretty much our fodder room and why in a nutshell. If you're out this way, or you have any questions, stop in and see us, and I'd love to show you around, talk about what we're doing. Email Rainey if you have any questions, if you don't have time, and thank you for watching the video. Have a great day.